Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. Today I wanted to bring you a little bit of Draven Sion. Obviously with a lot of the Demacia decks running around right now, I think variants of Draven Sion, especially kind of like a more burn-oriented Draven Sion, can actually end up doing pretty well against Demacia decks because you're able to kind of match them kind of unit for unit. You do have a lot of great units here that have a lot of attack, like Boom Baboon, Racing Rider, obviously the free units that you get from Lost Soul, the Twin Blade Revenant, to be able to block a lot of this stuff, right? And then you can then finish up with like a big Scion that they don't really have a lot of great ways to stop. In addition to that, this version of the deck is playing a lot of different burns, and the Demacia decks, most of them don't have heals, right? Except for like Pantheon with Guiding Touch and like Lifesteal Pantheon. So it can be likely that you can just finish them up with burn from Get Excited, Mystic Shot, and Decimates, and even one Fervor. So yeah, so the way that this deck plays again is a discard aggro deck, right? So early on, you just want to be able to kind of go wide with your units. So you want to be able to do Sun Urchin, Baboon, Fallen Rider, Draven, or the Twin Blade Revenant to just be able to push a lot of damage early on. And then once you're able to push as much damage as possible and you're not able to get damage through anymore because the opponent has like fearsome blockers, then that's when you turn around and start killing them with your burn from Mystic Shot, Get Excited, Fervor, Decimate, right? In addition to that, we have other tools like we have elusives. We're able to summon like a surprise burst speed blockers, which is really good against stuff like Demacia. A lot of times they don't play around Grenadier being able to just trade for free. You have other tools like Rummage to be able to keep your hand, healthy in a healthy size. Stuff like Survivor Skill can combine with Draven, with the Draven Spinning Axe or with the Pearl Cannon to be able to also surprise your opponent and be able to just get a good trade that they don't expect. We play 2 signs and we play 1 buy because it can be pretty awkward sometimes when you can get 2 signs in your hand instead of getting the cards that you need to be able to discard and level up Scion. And the buy can be used as a good way to be able to remove some of the opponent's units, like some of the key units, be able to challenge them right out of the way. It is very rare though for buy to really have a lot of value in this deck, but it's still a good card. It's still a good fight job that you can easily boost up or attack. Anyways, this deck does play like another mid-range deck, except that it's more like mid-range burn, where again, you're kind of just going super wide aggro and then finishing up with a burn. I think it does really well into the Demacia decks, and you can also kind of steal some wins against some other more aggro decks and some more slower control decks, just because you're relying more on burn than you are relying on your units. So like, I've been able to steal wins against stuff like Darkness using this deck, this version of the deck, which is pretty cool. Because for example, right now Darkness doesn't play Minimorph; they usually play Vengeance, and Vengeance does nothing against Scion, right? You just attack, and if the Vengeance said, you can attack again. So it can be a pretty neat trick to beat them. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the games today, and remember to subscribe; it will help us out a lot. And stay for the end of the video for some mulligan tips. Enjoy the games. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Tristana Fae Swarm. Should be a close matchup. A little bit favored for them, I would say. The Sum Dredger is nice, but I don't know if it's exactly what we need right now. I like that we're able to discard the Lost Soul. We have the Boom Baboon. Ideally, we had a Draven be nice. Having Scion is pretty good though, because Scion has a good chance of leveling up right here. We'll go ahead with the Fallen Rider instead, because it's something that we can do right away on turn 2, instead of doing the Boom Baboon. So that we're able to push a lot of damage, because usually they want to do the Grandfather Fae right here, right? So if he does the Grandfather Fae right here, we can play the Racing Rider and go ahead and push. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to open attack and push the 6 damage. We have a lot of burn in our deck that we can try to draw into. So we can go ahead and do it like this. Before he's able to summon the Fearsome blocker. And if he blocks this way, then it means that he doesn't have a way to buff the Hungry Owlcat, which I don't hate either. Okay, I guess he does. He's going to get the way to do it because he's going to be able to get Tristana. So he's going to be able to get a lot of Fearsome blockers now. The question is, can we... Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Probably cannot do it right now, though, right? Now, we probably want to keep this for burn, right? 3 sits. Yeah, I think we want to keep this for burn. 3, 6, 8. He's gonna probably do a buster shot. Shoot, yeah, he's gonna do a buster shot to kill one of the units. Yep. We could do the Boom Baboon and do the Get Excited to get rid of a blocker and be able to summon the Chompers. The problem with Boom Baboon is Pokey Stick. We could just force the 4 that, like, if he doesn't do anything else here, I think we just open. Wow, he did it this way instead. So that's 2 buster shots. I don't think we can open anymore. I think we do the Boom Baboon. We have 2 options. We can do Get Excited on the Tristana. And if he does it this way, it's even better for us. So we can do the Get Excited on the Tristana. Pull the Hungry Owlcat. He's going to have like a Ranger's Resolve. Or a Ranger's Resolve or a Sharp Set to save this, right? But that's what I was talking about, right? The Pokey Stick becomes really annoying. Of course, he gets it. Guess we don't need to attack, right? This is not like, there's no point in attacking here. The good thing is that we did just spend a point of burn there, right? Maybe we actually needed, we didn't need to do that. I think maybe we didn't need to do that. I guess the good thing here is that we can do, I think it has to be the Elusives over the Sun Dredger. Because the Elusives can start pushing some damage, right? We could, and also because we can summon the Daring Pearl plus the Revenant plus the second Daring Pearl all in one turn. And next time we use the Scion. If the opponent for some reason got exactly the stun from the Looping Telescope, then obviously, you know, we kind of a little bit tilted at that. We can do the Revenant because I'm willing to sacrifice the Revenant against any of his units. We can do the Daring Pearl, we can do the Scion. Oh, great. Great, so we're gonna have to take 4 damage here, another damage here. I'm always sacrificing the Revenant. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess we should... We shouldn't sacrifice the Revenant. I think I'm gonna need it as a way to block. We can do the Scion, attack with the Elusives and the Scion. We have 4, 7, 9 points of damage. The problem is that I don't even know if I can survive another turn. So Scion will be able to push quite a bit of damage here. We have an 8 mana Netstone, which is only enough. Just need to keep the blockers. A Rally's kind of annoying. He could have the Wallop. Some list to main deck Wallop. So the Wallop could technically stop the Scion here. We push 2 damage, takes him to 12. Sharp Sight to block the Elusives. Loses the Tristana. No, he's gonna do Wallop. No way you can give it the Tristana, right? Wait, you just gave me the overwhelm damage and gave me the Rally? Why would you give me the Rally? Why would you give me the Rally? I don't agree with this play. Now you died to the burn. I guess technically he lives 1 turn. You lose your Gleaming Lantern, you lose your Tristana. Oh no, yeah, look at that. We don't have enough mana for it. He doesn't have enough to do Yodeling Arms plus Rally. So by summoning Scion, it makes everything he does a little bit awkward here. Because if he summons Tristana, for example, we can block with Scion. I guess we could just go ahead and start going for the burn. But I think Scion is going to be just as efficient. Because if he has a Rally, it's not going to be enough. Because we can block, block, and still have Scion as a blocker for the next unit that gets Rally. He only has 2 cards in his hand, so at most, I guess, yeah. So like if he does it like this, we just go like this. And we're able to block all his units. If he tries to do the Rally on the Telescope, He also has it. Okay, yeah, this is what he created from Telescope. I was gonna say he has a. I thought I hadn't seen the card that he created from Telescope, but I guess it was that, right? And now this is at 3 health, so even if he blocks this next turn, we just get the overwhelm again, right? So ooh, we ended up coming through there because of the Sion being able to just push enough damage. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Darkness. This should be a very bad matchup for us, right? Because they have stuff. Wow. Wow. I hate the Boom Baboon. Hate the Boom Baboon, but I want to keep it just so we have a discard fodder for the Senate Urchin. Okay, we ended up getting the Lost Soul anyway. So because the Boom Baboon is going to die to just too many things, right? Like Battle Feast. We'll do this and just get our 2 points of damage early on. So the reason, what I'm talking about is that they're going to have like Vengeance. I guess Vengeance doesn't stop Sion that much, right? Because it's just going to trigger. Yeah, I guess Vengeance is not that bad, huh? I like the Draven. I like the Draven, and I like the Poro Cannon to drag this away and pushing all this damage. Yeah, like, obviously he's gonna do it this way. But that means he just spent the Darkness, right? I think we go like this and push the 5. I think it's important for us to push early damage as much as possible. Because we have 7 points of damage in our hand. I'm gonna summon. I know he's gonna have Veigar here. Okay, Conchologist. No, don't mind that. Don't hate that. I don't hate that. If he has Senna next turn, he'll have enough mana to be able to kill one of my units with Senna. Okay. As long as he's not Battle Feast, I think I'm okay with him. Because Battle Feast, you know, will have been another blocker. We'll go ahead and do the Daring Poros. Because the Daring Poros are going to push 2 damage, right? I guess they can get they could get punished here by a well. I guess they could get punished here by a well, right? Maybe we should have done 1 Poro at a time so that we don't die too easily to a well. Like that he's blocking here though. Maybe he doesn't have the well. Okay. I mean, don't hate it. I didn't want to commit the ads there because he's still keeping 5 mana, right? So the fact that he's keeping 5 mana scares me a lot. He'll be able to kill one of the Poros. We'll have Sion leveled up. Great. Sion is not. I guess he will be leveled up, right? We just have to discard anything else. Or we can just summon the Twin Blade Revenant as well. I think we summon the Twin Blade. I think we summon a Twin Blade. Summon Sion next turn, leveled up. And he needs to have Minimorph. He needs to have Minimorph, right? We have a lot of burn in our hand. His Tally is annoying, but his Tally is not like the end of the world. Oh, he's just gonna go for the kill here. If he actually has the Vengeance, he should have done it before we attack with the Sion. Because now we'll get the rally. Yeah, not sure about this opponent. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Battle Feast. Stun. I like this. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Because if he has an Istali, that was the way that we prevented the Istali heal. So by doing this right now, now we have no way to prevent the Istali from healing. Not like it matters. We ended up getting the Decimate. Do we just go for the burn at this point? I guess we just do, right? If he doesn't have Well, he's dying. If he has Battle Piece, it's not going to be enough. Well is also not enough because we still have 7. Well only takes into 6. So I need to be careful here not to block this. I think I'm going to pass. I'm going to keep the Get Excited for next turn. Don't need to rush it right now. I think we can just go ahead and attack. And just push the Overwhelm damage. If he kills this, obviously he's going to be triggering. Should I do the Draven? Is Draven doing anything? I don't think he is. I think we just go ahead with the Sion. Yeah, I think we just open with Sion. We have plenty of burn in our deck. Yeah, cool. You just trigger the rally. So we attack with Sion again. And do the same thing all over again. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it summons another Vengeance, we do the Get Excited. And we do the Get Excited right now so that we don't have to lose to like a reduced battle phase, because obviously he'll be able to kill the Sion with the Senna and level up the Senna. I mean, I reduce Gohar. Not like it matter because we also have Mystic Shot on the Decimate. But yeah, GG's. Sion for the win right there. Avoids the Vengeance. And since they don't play Minimorph anymore, he ended up being a really big advantage for us. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against... Ooh, it looks to be Spider Aggro. So we should be able to beat Spider Aggro. The problem is our hand is kind of like a little bit awkward right now, right? Because we don't have any of our early units. Am I supposed to actually keep the Mystic Shot? We might actually have to. No, I think I need to mulligan. I think I need to mulligan for like my early units, like the Boom Baboon. Or even the Lost Soul, right? This is not bad either. But I definitely want to be able to have enough blockers for like his Fearsome units. The problem is that our blockers don't come online until much later, right? So we're gonna take Fearsome damage here. If he has an Elise, then that's another Fearsome damage. Okay, at least we have a blocker for the Saboteur. Oh no, he has 2 Saboteurs. So if that's the case, I definitely want to do this. I need to block both of the Saboteurs. I cannot take that damage. So we'll still take 4, but at least we block the Saboteurs. We'll go ahead with the Daring Poro. Maybe we should have discarded the Get Excited instead of the... No, because we have Get Excited to put a Twin Blade Revenant afterwards, right? No, Draven is a little bit awkward. I'm gonna attack. If he wants to block this, it's fine, because this is gonna... Yeah, okay, so the fact that he didn't block tells me that he has the Skittler, right? Luckily for us... I guess, not luckily for us. I guess we're gonna have to do this, right? We're gonna have to do this, so that we have a blocker, and then we have to Get Excited to kill another one. Yeah, so we'll do it like this. We'll Get Excited into this one. And just go like this. We still take 3. We do have 7 Prince of Burn here. We're going to have the Twin Blade Revenant. This is not bad. This is Fearsome, so he doesn't have any blockers. So we deal 5. This is 7. Yeah, this is 7 right here. He does his own Decimate. So I just need to push 2 more points of damage. Which is not bad. Oh, okay, never mind. We get it. I need to be careful for another Skittler. Do I need to discard something? I'm scared of a Skittler. What if his last card is literally just a Skittler? What if instead it's better to Fervor? I think it has to be, right? We can block with the Revenant, because we can always get it right back with the Grenadier. He has 2 cards. I need to not die. Need to not die. 4 is too low. 4 is too low. If we go like this, we go to 5. 5 is not bad. Five is not bad. 5 is not bad. So 5 is not bad, because what I want to do is I want to be able to have an open attack for lethal, right? Because we can do Decimate here, taking down to 5 HP. And then we attack with the Revenant and the Elusive. This has Fearsome, so he has no way to block it. And this is Elusive, so he has no way to block it. So this way, we're triggering lethal on the open attack and have to force him to have to do something else. I think Sion is trolling, because he could have Decimate plus Fervor. So we're going to do it like this. This is lethal. He's going to be forced to Fervor here. And then we just Decimate and win the game anyways. Yeah. That added up. Yeah, I think going down to 5 was fine. Keeping the Elusive and the Fearsome just made all the difference there. Here we just finish up with Decimate and call it a day, right? And we can just even summon blockers with this stuff next turn. Ooh, that was close though. But I think that was the right play. The right play was forcing him to have to Fervor one of our units. Now, technically we could have died if he had double Fervor. But I mean, if he had double Fervor, we Fervor one of his units to prevent his Fervor. And then we still Decimate, because the units still go through. So here we go. We got that. We got that. You require a little bit of math, but we got that. And we didn't even need Draven or Sion. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Pantheon Yuumi. Now, our deck should do decently against this deck. Maybe not with this hand though. Romach is tempting. Keeping Romach is tempting, but I think it's not correct. I think we're trying to look for more of our early units. Not exactly what I was looking for, but also not the worst. Go ahead and discard this. Yeah, we have too many discard engines, not enough discard targets onto the Twin Blade Revenant dice again. Oh, I spoke too soon. Go ahead and do this one. We have to open here before the opponent is able to summon the White Flame. And when the opponent summons the White Flame, maybe we just kill it. Yeah, I think we kill it before he's able to do the gem. This also delays the level up on the Pantheon. Now here we do the Revenant. Making this a good blocker into anything he does here. Okay, I guess he won't be a good blocker anymore. I'm okay letting this go then. And just keeping our units. We can do the Fearsome Rider and just go wide. Huh. I feel like I should go wider. Should go even wider, right? Yeah, I think I should go even wider. This is gonna almost level up Sion. Okay, he's gonna be able to probably sharpside this to be able to kill our stuff. The problem is the Saga Seeker is gonna get bigger and bigger with Overwhelm now. Being really difficult to deal with. Pantheon, we can summon the Sion. Yeah, so there it is. Now we are able to do 8 damage here. Like he could even single combat one of this, so we're only able to push 4. 10. Oh, no, second Yuumi. So we get punished by second Yuumi. He's able to kill both our units. It's a little bit monka now. A little bit monk. Second sound is honestly like awesome, to be honest. Like, second Scion is legit, like, awesome. So the reason why second Scion is awesome is because he actually lets us kill the Saga Seeker if he doesn't summon another unit. If he doesn't summon another unit, this is gonna get punished. Gonna summon Pantheon here. Wow. What did we talk about? What did we talk about? Second Scion is so good in this matchup. Like, second Scion literally just blows them out in this matchup. Because he literally kills their only unit on the field. Oh, okay. The problem here, opponent, is that your unit still dies to your own single combat by doing this, because we get rid of the spell shield. Now, we lose the Scion, you lose your only unit, we're able to still push 8, we kill you with Decimate next turn, and we win the game, right? Probably just want to do the Yuumi at this point and try to kill us the other way. Problem here is that we have enough to do Decimate and be able to live against a Guiding Touch. So Decimate plus Get Excited just finishes the game. We'll start with the Decimate first. Boom. And that's game. Double Guiding Touch. Does he really have double Guiding Touch? I guess let's see it. If he has double Guiding Touch, he wins. Okay, doesn't have it. Woo! That double... And that's why I passed. That's why I passed the last... I guess I didn't need to pass technically. I guess I could have just played the naked... No, I think passing was fine. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we're going against Caitlyn Senna. This is a super control heavy deck. We're like an aggro deck. And I'm very sad. Because I don't see us ever winning this matchup. They just have way too many control tools. The best thing that we could have gotten was get like a turn 2 Fallen Rider, a Risen Rider. But we couldn't even get that. Wow. Wow. We don't have any of our discard fodder. We just have discard engines and no discard fodders. I'm willing to kick the Senate Urchin away because she only has 1 health, so she's gonna die to like stuff like Battle Feast and Gohars, which I wouldn't be surprised if they played in this deck. It's unfortunate, right? We have so many cards that want to be discarded, and we're not drawing any of them. Fallen Rider, Lost Soul. Excuse me? Where are you guys? Wow, he's just gonna block this? Oh, he's just gonna... Seriously? What if we do this? What if we do this since we don't have anything else to play? This pushes 4 damage, right? So that's why I didn't mind doing it. I think we have to try to burn him down. We get the Boom Baboon. Now we just die to a well though, right?
For the wicked, for the dead, I bring rest.
It's not even well now, it's just darkness that kills us. That darkness is very expensive though. It's only doing 2 damage and he's hitting it for 3 every time. I think I mind it, right? Oh, now we get our discard fodder? Seriously? Yeah, so he's gonna do this and he's gonna try to create another darkness right here. Don't think I mind it. Actually, he should have been scared about another survivor skills, but I guess opponent doesn't care. We'll go ahead and attack with everything. We have a lot of burn in our hand, guys. We have a lot of burn in our hand. We'll do the Fervor. Yeah, we 100% do the Fervor. He denies the heal. Does damage. We push 7 damage here. We can do the Decimate. Sion isn't even leveled up, by the way. And we could potentially kill him with double Mystic Shot anytime we want. I mean, not anytime we want. He's obviously going to have to keep enough mana for heals. right? He has to keep enough mana for heals. Wow. I like doing the Fallen Rider like this. It still keeps us enough mana for Mystic shots, which is what we're looking for. He knows he cannot tap out of like a lot of heals, right? That's huge. Draven is huge because we can still play the Twinblade Revenant without actually tapping out of the Mystic shots, right? San is not leveled up yet, by the way. Okay, we just get punished here then instead. He gets leveled up Senna. He still needs to block both of these. Yeah, level up Senna is kind of a problem, huh? He does go ahead and decide to block it. Ha! So let's say that the opponent has Biofeast. We know they play whales, right? We probably know they play well, and we know they play Grasp. Starting with one Mystic is not bad. Because he's keeping 5 mana, he has access to Whale, which is the biggest thing here, right? Oh, he loses, right? Yeah, that's game. Woo! Okay. That was... okay. Woo! We ended up burning out a freaking control deck. What are the chances? Our hand had a lot of burn, though. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Spider Aggro. You should have a pretty good matchup into this because we do have a lot of like early blockers. Not the greatest hand. I don't mind keeping the Great Physician as a way to just discard the Chompers and be able to journal the unit. Or now as a way to discard the Fallen Rider, which is probably even better because the Fallen Rider will give us a blocker. Or we can just do this and just have the best of both worlds. So now we have a good blocker for like a Legion Grenadier or anything like that. Obviously this is not gonna be, yeah, or a rear guard. So we have a good blocker for the rear guard. We have a fearsome blocker for Elise. Things are looking up in the world right now. Things are looking up in the world right now. Okay. I like doing the Great Physician to sacrifice into the Saboteur. And keeping the Boom Baboon as a fearsome blocker for later down the road. Okay, we get punished because he's able to do the Onlooker. I think I'm okay taking that 4 damage though. And then next I'm doing the fearsome, the Risen Riders, to push a little bit of damage through, right? These cards are also kind of invulnerable, I guess, to the Skittler, which is pretty good. Wow, we got all 3 of them. Well, I guess I cannot complain. Yeah, see, we can push a lot of fearsome damage here. Now, the problem is that he is going to have a lot more units than we do. So that is a little bit of a problem. A little bit of a scary problem, right? Okay, Mystic Shot is great. Mystic Shot is good because if the opponent decided to open, we have Mystic Shot as a backup. I think we might have to actually Mystic Shot this right now, by the way. I don't think we can afford to take this much damage. Do we have to Mystic Shot this? I think we do. I think we have to Mystic Shot this. I think we cannot afford to take this much damage. I think I feel a lot safer being at 13 than I do being at 11. Especially because we don't have the hand that could finish up this game quickly. So I think we have to like slowly finish this game out.
No one's the wiser.
Let's do the Risen Riser like it is. I understand that he's like a little bit naked right now, but I think that's fine. Fortunately, your opponent will be able to block this here now. So this is gonna die to the Doom Beast. We're only gonna have one blocker for the Saboteur next turn. So once again, he'll be able to push 2 damage, huh? The fact that the opponent went really wide unit-wise ended up being really bad for us. Yeah, this ends up being pretty bad for us.
Come closer. I don't.
We'll do like this. He can do the Fervor if he wants to, but at least here now we have blockers for 2 units. Yeah, so he's gonna do the Fervor. Crazy enough, Sion is not even leveled up, but the Sion will give us access to another Sion, which is not the worst thing in the world. We'll have to go like this, like this. We go down to 7. Opponent has 1 card. We're down to 7. We have a Sion that's not even gonna be leveled up. We could have done the Decimate there. I don't think it mattered. I think we actually rather have the mana to be able to discard something. This is the tiniest of Sions that you have ever seen, opponent. He gets to refill his hand. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? That's actually so bad for us. Especially if he gets a Doom Beast. Wait, what? I don't need to attack with this opponent. You know that, right? I don't need to attack with this opponent. Why summon the Onlooker right now? Wait, what? This is huge. This is huge. Oh, wow. That's huge. This kills the Onlooker? We need to do this now so that we draw another Fearsome blocker and we end up getting it. Because we know he has another Onlooker. There we go. Yeah, so we needed another Fearsome blocker, which we get. Now we have a Mystic Shot. Ironically, this is not even leveled yet either. Actually... This is fine, right? We got blocked the other way. Wait. Opponent. My unit has... Okay. I think opponent gave up. I think opponent gave up, right? Because he does know that we have survivor skills here, right? How is this not level? How is this Sion not level? We have double burn so we can finish the game. But what is this game? What is this baby nonsense? Okay, we can at least level up Sion here, I guess.
For the Empire.
We don't have to low roll him. We don't have to slow roll him. We can just go ahead and level up the Sion and just call it a day. I can't believe Sion was not leveled that whole time. What was Draven? That tells you how important Draven can be in this game, in this deck. But yeah, GG's. Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. Hope you enjoyed those games. I think we had some pretty cool games there. Some nice ways that we were able to win, and you kind of get an idea of how this deck plays out, where I'm just kind of playing like aggro, and then just burning. It can be pretty surprising for the opponent, because I think a lot of people still are not used to seeing decimating Draven Sion. So it can take people by surprise just how much burn you can actually have in this deck because of this card. In terms of mulligans, I definitely like keeping the Fallen Rider almost every single time. Because it's very likely that you're going to get one of your units that you can discard. You can keep the Sunny Urchin a lot of times too, especially if you see that you have a card that you can discard with it. I do like obviously keeping the Draven. Draven is one of your main engines that you're able to use. And I don't mind keeping one Lost Soul, especially if I have like a Sunny Urchin as a way to just be able to discard something for free and just get a draw back, right? So that's kind of like my go-tos, right? So Boom Ba Boom, Fallen Rider, Draven, Senate Urchin, and potentially one Lost Soul. Maybe not 2, but just 1 tends to be enough early on in the beginning. So, but anyways, yeah. Hope you enjoyed those games. Remember to like the video below if you enjoyed this video. You can also subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also catch us on Twitch at Sirturmund, where we stream 2 to 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, I should have been 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also catch us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again tomorrow.